Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I didn't get to post any EVE Online today, but I'm going to run you through. I started an online comic on Instagram over a month ago, and I've been having some fun with it. I've just been putting experiences I've actually had in, like, when I had a computer store in my place of work, or the last couple jobs. I've just been coming up with ideas, and I have hundreds of ideas for comics. And let's see, I was going to make a new one today. I figured I'd just record it, and then that gives my computer life a little more life. That's funny. Gives my computer life a little more life on Instagram. That's where I post it. I haven't posted it to Facebook yet. I don't know. Instagram's pretty easy to use, and it's pretty funny. So I'm just trying to come up with another idea here. So I think I have one. I used to get people that would want old stuff for just, I have no idea if they're hoarders or what. So I'm going to actually bring up this one in Photoshop and bring in another character, make some conversation and see if it's funny. So let me see here. I got to look for, I keep all the Photoshop files I use, so I need to find 31. Let's see if this is good here. Now, I'm self-taught Photoshop, so if you have any suggestions, please leave it in the comments because I'll gladly take them. I just kind of do what I do from experience. So, all right, so here's this one. I want to bring in a character I made called Dave. He's a little sketchy, like this one right here, 8. I'm going to open number 8. We'll see what this does here. So I want to, let's see if we can shrink this a little bit. Let's see if I have the layers here. So I made, I'm not going to copy the text over. And I used to use this large format for Instagram. I actually changed it to the portrait, like this one, so it looks better. I just, it's good to have wide, but portrait works just as good. So let's see here. Where did Dave go? Here he is. Okay, so I'm going to take this layer, this is Dave layer, and put him over here. And so he's a little small. We'll edit, free transform, make him a little bigger. He's supposed to look a little sketchy compared to me, like disheveled, like he's on coffee or something. So now let's go to person copy. And myself is James. I came up with that name. So let's edit, free transform, make me a little smaller. Okay, now I gotta fill in that line, which isn't too big of a deal. So I'm not gonna free draw it, I'm just gonna copy and paste let's edit, copy. Oh, I need to select the right layer. Haha. Okay, so let's do, those are all those lines. There's a table. Okay, so it's the background. So I'm going to edit, undo rectangle marquee. I'm going to edit, copy, off again. Edit, copy, edit, paste. So I'm going to take that line and just move it down. And paste it one more time. There. That kind of fills in the gap. I just created a couple layers, but no big deal. So I'll do that. I'm going to make me a little bit thinner here. Maybe push me over a little bit here. Alright, so now I'm going to delete the text. Oh, that's right, I need to apply out. Still looks a little strange. Let's grab Dave down here. We'll bring him down. Yeah, that looks fine, like we're even. Now let's look for that text. I'll just mark some text and move that down here for now. And the bubbles I can get rid of, which are, yeah, so we'll delete this layer. And it's probably this layer too. We'll delete this layer. Okay. Oops, that's the poster. Actually, I should make the poster crooked just so it's like someone's moving it. That's funny. All right, we'll move that over there. And test will be down here. And then Dave's font is always different than mine. So let's go back to this here. Copy this across here. I'm going to make the text a little larger. And I'm just going to have him ask, what are you doing with those old hard drives? So I used to get people come into my store and be like, hey, do you have any old components I can have? All the time. I have no idea why. Like totally outdated, totally worthless. I didn't let people have hard drives. Usually I zeroed them or destroyed them, but like old Sempron processors from 2004, like weird stuff like that. But yeah, this is a good example of what you'll come across in IT. It's pretty funny. So let's see. Then, because if you read the comic earlier, I bought a hard drive crusher, so be destroyed. We'll just duplicate layer. Bring this down here. Anyhow, I'll move this one over a little bit. And let's see, what should I say back? I should put, can I take a few of them home if they're going to get destroyed anyway? Let's see, what should I do? Um, what would I say back to someone if they asked me that? Can I take a few of them home if they're garbage anyhow? No, they contain personal. They contain. Duplicate this layer. Would be a good idea for some of these drives contain company information from HR, which is always sometimes true. Never let anybody take your hard drive because they. So no. So no. They have destroyed. No, this is like too big. Maybe I should move the table and everything out of the way. Like all the drives and the table and stuff. Yeah, all the hard drives are layers. Oh well, I'll make it fit. I should have him say. I probably had that happen too. Duplicate this layer. Oh, duplicate layer. Promise I won't do anything like that. Well, I believe most of the people that they wouldn't do anything like that because a lot of people don't have that type of skill. But you can usually just buy a program to do that. There we go. So I'm going to make some arrows now. These hard drives will be destroyed. Can move a little bit to the left. I should move that poster over more, actually. I can find it. Let that poster go. I should label it poster. That's him. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, it can go off the screen. I think that looks kind of neat. And then these items will be destroyed right here. Go up here. And then, yeah, that should be fine. All right, let's draw some lines. Go to my line tool. Line. So we got this one to here, to here, to here. And then James gets this one to this one. Okay, looks pretty good. Some of these drives contain company information from HR, so no, they have to be destroyed. And you'll get people like that if you have a lot of like older cell phones laying around. They're like, oh, can I have this? No, they have to be destroyed because if someone was working at HR and they have critical emails and stuff with social security numbers, you can't let that stuff go out in the public or resell it. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so now I'm going to save this one. What number am I on here? I have, let's go to list here. I'm on 34. So I save my PDF as, or the PSD as the, in case I want to use that one again. And when it's finalized, I save it in the final folder as a PNG. And then I'll take that PNG, 34, copy it, go to my data thumb drive, paste it in here, and I'll show you what I do from here. So I have, I don't want to email it to myself and do that kind of stuff. So I actually am using the VM Workstation Android that you could see me build in a couple of tutorials. So I open up Instagram. I have my computer life here. Oh, look, I got a new like. That's pretty good. Okay. So I'm going to add the new one. I'm going to go to, oh, first I have to add the thumb drive to the player. So removable devices, DS Pro, connect. Sure, go ahead. Now I'll go to, give it a second. Data, number 34. And open this one. Untrim it. Next. Now I always write comic technology. This one is hoarding. Hard drives. Data destruction. I try not to do too many, but I do a few just so it gets out there a little bit. And go ahead and share that. And yeah, this is my online comic strip. I have 34 so far, and I'm going to keep going at it because I think it's kind of fun to make fun of non-IT people, but that's just me. So and there's a lot more to go. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching.